What's up, YouTube? Alright, so for this recording, we did experience a little bit of difficulties with the game freezing up near the end. So, just to kind of get you prepared for that. But this is the final day of Retro Week, and, well, video's all uploaded. I was kind of intending to stop it there anyway, but it kind of forced my hand to stop it a little bit earlier. So, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Still was going to be the original stopping point. I was just going to kind of invest my experience and whatnot and show you kind of a little bit more about the game. But didn't end up happening. It's kind of got some issues going on, but prefacing that for you. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Have fun. Alright, what is up, YouTube? So, today, if you weren't already aware, we're going to play Fable, The Lost Chapters. So, Fable, The Lost Chapters is a game based on your moral compass, essentially. You basically just run around and make your own decisions, which is great. It's super fun. You know, they give you emotes and, all kinds of different things you can do. Some of my favorite things are just running up to people and just farting on them if I'm going to play an evil playthrough. But if I'm going to play a good playthrough, then, that can also be fun too. Not necessarily super fun, but it's fun nonetheless. So this game tried something interesting whenever it came to the Xbox 360 and wanted to have people multi-screen play. So like you'd have your iPad or your tablet or whatever, and it would have the map down there and you could play on the TV. Didn't work out so hot, I don't think. I don't think many people had that. I know I didn't. I couldn't afford it. We are going to go ahead and get right into this. Alright. So let's just change the hero to Hero 4. Now it's going to say continue game because I wanted to test the audio. I had some issues before I actually jumped on this and started recording. Like it wasn't playing any music at all. And that's just boring. So I tinkered around, got it figured out, but it seems to be working now. Let me just double check on your end. Yes, it seems to be working. So we're going to go ahead and hop right in, like I said earlier, except this time we're actually going to do it. And I'll try to not talk through the cutscenes.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior.
That's my man!
But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother. Mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
So just FYI, the beginning of the game is pretty boring, but it's something you gotta do, so I'll try to get through it as quick as possible. It's basically, someone compared it on one of my streams to a talking simulator. More or less, that is exactly what the opening is. You get through the tutorial, and you can get all your other crap done. Once you get into the meat of the game, it's super fun.
I lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where.
Maybe you should think about that next time. Think about the consequences of your actions.
Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
Well, I will try to not swear in any of these streams or recordings or anything like that, but I had a big urge. I'll try to maintain a little bit of decorum as far as talking about. Oops, I went the wrong way. Talking about adult content. But I had a comment about that teddy bear, but that probably would have been out of place. Alright, so I'm going to play good for my childhood, and I'm going to go evil throughout my adult years.
Why are you playing with baby toys and little girl? What do you want? I'm just dealing with this brat. He was irritating me, playing with my sister and that stupid teddy bear. No, he won't give it to me, just because I said I'd rip its stupid head off. I told him, if he doesn't do what I say, I'm gonna make his life a misery.
Get him off me! Please help! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
I could just start wailing on the kid right there, but I'm not gonna.
Stupid little... It hurts! What are you doing?
Get him!
I'm sorry, I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
So I kind of like what they did with the reskin, essentially, just the updated graphics, but his face is just so weird to me. I can't quite remember exactly what it looked like back in the original, but like for some reason that looks strange.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
So generally anyone that turns green or highlights green, you can talk to them or they have something important to say.
What if your wife finds us?
Don't worry. What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think?
And this is the reason I choose to play good whenever I'm a kid. Because heck with that guy.
Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece. Just don't tell my wife. I can't let her find out about this.
I chose no, FYI. If you say yes, he says something else, but I can't quite remember what.
Come here, my little sand goose.
And now I'm going to go right on over and tattle. Narc! Narc! Narc!
Honestly, where's that filthy layabout husband of mine?
Hmm.
With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you? You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
You performed a good deed. Woohoo! Now we'll go get to talk to my poppy. But I want to watch this first.
Wait till I get my hands on that pig!
I could have technically got 4 gold pieces if I would have told him yes and then went and told her anyway. But
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off!
We weren't doing anything, honest.
Don't insult me anymore! My mother was right about you!
You know I only have eyes for you, my sweet.
Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good time with your strumpet, you've got another thing coming! Who is she anyway? Some tart from the village? Younger than me, is she?
Come back to gloat, have ya?
Yeah.
You've got some nerve.
You filthy swine! I'm grateful for your information, lad. Philandering swine!
yeah, you sound really grateful. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, go talk to your dad.
Well done, lad.
He'll give you the gold pieces.
Reward for those good deeds. So, have you got enough money for a gift for Teresa?
Sure do. Now let's go talk to this weird trader. This guy has this weird mustache. Your beard is weird, dude.
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self.
And don't you guys say anything about my beard. It's magnificent.
Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet.
Man, word travels fast around this town.
It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here.
This guy's giving me serious creeper vibes.
Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face for only 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, I just so happen to have exactly 3 gold pieces.
They are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
Now, give me them chocolates, boy. Let's go find my sister. After I just dig on. Get out of my way. So this is one of the rare games where it's actually encouraged you screw with the chickens.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what.
Oh, I remember.
Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present.
Yeah, I'll
I
give you
knew you
chocolates.
were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream.
Hmm.
Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now.
Alright, let's go. Nothing bad is going to happen.
Wait, there's something wrong. It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one.
Might be slightly terrifying.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. when the raiders reached the last house where the boy and his family lived, it was then they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
Sucks. It sucks. Alright. Now, let's go get a move on. Move past this here childhood phase. Kinda. I think we're about halfway through the childhood phase. Final Fantasy VII. Do it.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
It's like the most awkward outreaching of someone's hand ever.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
What a baby.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
Alright. Let's go. I always get stuck on that rock. That daggone plaque.
You've finally... All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
I'm pretty sure that you can't use your fists ever again now.
Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Alright. Kill the beetles. Oh. John Lennon's out. You should just collect things on your travels. Don't get too crazy, but you know. You might be able to fight with your fists. Ah, there is one point in which you fight with your fists again. Because they take all your weapons away. Anyway, I'm going to not spoil anything. I'm going to work on not spoiling anything for any video games I play. At least not till we get to that point. Let me remember. There we go. So nice to not have stamina. Getting past the old Bloodborne mechanics. It's going to be real hard to switch in between games and play Bloodborne and Fable and my capabilities are going to be pretty rough after Retro Week at least. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Retro Week. This is the finale of it. Finale Friday, Fable. Fable
Good
Friday.
work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
Yes, I'd like to live.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Okay. Let's go. Is it this way? Is this way? I don't remember. Uh-oh. She's gonna beat me. She might beat me. Run, 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 run. Don't get stuck. This is, as far as I'm aware, the fastest route. I beat her.
Late again?
Yeah, I'm late.
You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword. And let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Heck yeah. Let's do this thing.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Alright, that's it. I'll hit you.
How did that get through?
Just like that. And this.
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can hurt you. Don't let her attacks through.
Oh yeah. Let's just be blocking.
You're supposed to be blocking my attacks.
Yeah, I know.
You're supposed to be...
But I'm evil. I'm evil and vengeful.
You're supposed to...
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense.
That dude, huge.
Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you got a training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper.
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children. Let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Oh yeah, blocking.
How did that get through?
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice,
Practice
more.
more.
Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance. A couple of minor mistakes, but otherwise good work.
Dang it. Yeah. I'm gonna repeat just because I like to get the good review.
You can put that old stick away.
I'm gonna skip, equip, and
Lucky shot.
I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna skip this one. And we are gonna block the entire time.
Don't let her attack.
Dang it!
You can
Alright.
put that old stick away.
Now we're gonna try it again. We're just gonna go for it. And whatever happens is what happens.
How did that
'Cause this is the third time I went through.
Now pay
Okay.
attention. What are
Skip that scene. And I'm just going to block this whole time. I'm not going to get fancy with it like I was.
Next time.
Not fancy with it, but you know. Okay, I lied.
My attacks.
well done? Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense.
Yes, sir. Play it smart. Come on, swing at me.
I'll hit you next time.
That's
Got
all
you.
wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more.
Yeah, you suck.
You couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Let's continue our training with the bow.
Equip.
To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle.
I mean, it's a pretty big circle, so there shouldn't be any problem with that.
First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow.
There we go.
Guildmaster, a powerful man.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
Yeah.
And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
Alright. So, I'm going to go for the one in the back, like I always do. I used to be able to get him every single time, but whenever I record this thing, for whatever reason, I screw up. So,
Come on,
be patient with me.
get your bow out.
Oh. Ah, that was way too soon.
Excellent hit. Keep them coming. Excellent hit. Keep them coming.
Okay. I see what I was doing wrong. Ah. I see what I was doing wrong. Let me just completely miss.
Excellent shooting. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed.
Yeah. So, I mean, I still got the excellent. I mean, I think I could have not shot that back one like 5 times and got the excellent rating, but
Next, we will learn about the ways of the wood.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfall.
it's like there's a lag or something in it with this. Well, no, because I was doing it the other day.
It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning.
Yeah, probably just me
Let's
screwing up.
see what you've got.
Okay.
That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute.
10-4.
Attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back.
Does that include you?
Mana. Using your willpowers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
Yeah, so you do have mana in this game, but you don't have stamina, which is wonderful. Yeah, it's a pretty easy magic test. It's like auto acquisition. Magic in this game is pretty fun, but pretty basic as well.
Excellent use of magic. Well done.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild.
Yeah.
I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Yeah, sure, why not? Give me some more stuff to do.
I hope you're ready. Truly mastering a hero's
Oh,
skills
dang it.
takes
I completely skipped
The
that.
boy
I should have
mastered
gone.
the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Oh boy, let's go. I got this in the bag.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Good. You're quick.
Yep, I can hit you. That's right.
You're getting better at this.
Flourish.
Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close.
10-4. Where's he at? Oh, literally right in front of me.
Excellent. And finally, cast lightning at me. That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, And you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Magic in this game is broken, FYI, for anyone that didn't know. It is absolutely broken. It's so much fun to mess around with, but yeah, it makes the game basically nothing. Even like right at the very beginning. I mean, you got a little bit of a rougher time because you don't have too much money. But yeah, Magic makes the entire game super simple.
This is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
Alright. So this is where you do all your leveling. Like you have to come back to the guild and get in here and do your leveling up. So let's see. I really don't need health at all. Toughness is your basic resistance. So you want, well, I want physique. So that's damage output essentially.
There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times.
You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while.
Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
Okay.
Check the guild for more quests.
You take the Wasp Menace. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? I think he gave me a lamp, right? Items, others, lamp.
My salutations.
Yeah, okay. Oops. So there's a demon door that you can unlock basically right away. So as soon as you get the lamp. And we'll go ahead and we'll use it.
Is illuminated. Fancy that. You worked it out.
Yeah, I don't understand why they put that one right there. So there's 12 demon doors, and that was number 1. That'll give you more health. Always collect everything that you can. books especially, you can take that to the people in Bowerstone and give it to the school. Why wouldn't you? It's a good gesture. So we'll use the elixir life. Our health bar just went up like we would have purchased a whole level, so so if you want to level up your magic as fast as possible, you have to use it as much as possible right off the beginning of the game. However, it doesn't really matter, if I'm going to be completely honest. Because most of your leveling comes later in the game. But I do grind a little bit to get certain things early on.
Took you so long. Follow me. Wasps are attacking the picnic area. It's this way.
So let me go ahead and break this open.
Follow me. Hey, over here.
Hey, over here! Yeah. There's also silver keys. Silver keys open certain types of chests. Kill all the wasps in the picnic area. Okay. Let me just... There. Magic actually does a pretty decent job on these wasps.
Thank you so much. Wait till everyone hears about this.
Collect as many will potions as you can if you want to level up your everything, essentially, very fast. I'll show you why here shortly.
Your bow may prove useful against the Wasp Queen. More wasps have spawned, but they are no match for your weapon. Attack the Wasp Queen again. Remember, you could also use your will powers against her.
Which is what I'm gonna do. So, the lightning doesn't do as much damage as it does later. Like, once you level it all the way up, it's super devastating. But right now, it's kind of nothing. Because you get like a multiplier on it every single time that you upgrade it. So like that 17 damage would happen like 4 times fast. Or 4 times faster. Maybe 8 times faster by the end. I can't remember.
You've received a new quest card.
Alright. And I had just started doing this next thing I'm about to show you in this last playthrough of mine. I've never done this before because I never really thought it was necessary. I don't know if it necessarily is, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what it is. Let's see, if you go to Trophies, Wasp Queen's Head, and Use, and I have to show it off to 3 people. So they're all right there, and I will go up. I should have assigned that. Ah, dang it. Alright, let me try this out again here. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Alright. And check it out. That's all 3 witnesses. So I get 30 renown for that. And you can do that in all sorts of areas. You're basically looking to break your record for each individual trophy that you get throughout the game.
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Bowerstone Tavern.
On my way to Bowerstone. Oh wait, wrong place. I always forget, it's the other way. I do get confused in this game quite often. You'd think I wouldn't, because I've been playing this game ever since I was like 12.
Look at this filthy pile of rags. He really expects people to give him gold. Great. Try belching at him. It's just so funny.
Blood and sand. What are the guild feeding you here? Not so
Look at
close.
you. You smell like rotting rat corpses.
My eyes are burning. What foul creature crawled in? My eyes are burning. I used to be someone, you know. My eyes are burning. What foul? My eyes are burning. What foul? You too. Why don't you belch in his face? If you really want to impress, to have a sword again. I'm not putting up with this. There's plenty of other places to go. It's bullies like you that make old-timers' lives a misery.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one, mate. If you see anyone you don't like, it's always worth stopping to let them know. I'm sure you'll discover some great insults. Well, I can't hang around. I've got to ruin his life some more. Hey, Stinky, come back here.
Alright. So now that I ruined his life. So if you come on down over here to Bowerstone, there's a lot of stuff that you can do here. But I'm going to try to not do too much grinding on this recording. I don't want to do that on screen. But I'll show you a few things that you can do to get a bunch of money real quick. I mean, it
Oi, you're new here, aren't
quick
you?
in comparison.
We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Alright.
Over here. Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakfell? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Check the guild for more quests.
Alright. So, this is what I tend to do.
Where you going then?
So I try to get money. Well, once he opens up his shop. Let's talk to this chick right here.
Follow me!
Okay. Wonder what's going on. Is it something pressing? Something urgent?
Oh, woe is me. My son is poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
She's just a little overly worried. Ain't nothing bad that's gonna happen.
What's going on?
So, since I'm gonna be evil, there's no one watching me. I want to run around, and I'm going to just take everything. I'll have horns in no time. That's something cool about this game. You do evil stuff, you get... Well, you turn into a demon, essentially. You get horns and all that. Now, if you look in the top right, there's an eyeball. Someone's watching me. So I don't really know where that person is. But you don't really want them watching you. I can sneak around. But I have no guile. So, alright, there we go. Get some gold, get some health. Anything else? Howdy, people. How's it going? Nothing. Alright, I will hold off on this bookshelf until... Oh no, I think they saw me. Oh crap. Run away. It's a 750 gold fine. Alright. So... I'm not going to be going back there for a bit.
Hello there. I don't think you've met my daughter, have you?
She's rather lovely,
if I say so myself, though a bit fussy. She's keen to meet strong, handsome men like you.
Do you want to meet Beardy Baldy's daughter? Sure.
Ah, that's good news. I think she was starting to get a bit lonely. Thing is, she only likes men whose hair looks like the picture on this card. Maybe if you looked like that, she'd let me introduce you to her. Come and find me when you're ready. I won't be far away.
Alright, so, and this is where the witch is that they want you to talk to.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady. The one with the comatose kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
I look so surprised. I am a witch, you know. I read tea leaves on Thursdays. Besides, you're not the first fool she sent my way. Find me 4 blue mushrooms, and I can brew up an antidote. But there's no hurry. The stuff won't kill him. The little tyke's probably having the time of his life.
I put a booger in your pot, lady. Alright. We'll head on over. Now, I've got that fine still. So there's a timeout for these things, but they're going to try to kill me. And I don't have enough to pay it off, so they're going to just keep shooting at me. I don't care about the tutorials, just let me go. So we are going to go ahead and do the next mission while we wait for that fine to kind of disappear. Now, you can wait for the fine to disappear, or you can pay it off. I don't ever recommend paying them off. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I already know where your mushroom is. So you have to get 3 mushrooms, and she only needs 1.
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Yeah. She's one of the ones that let that crap go to her head. Just like Maze was talking about. Alright, so let's see. I think there's Orchard Farm. There's Protect and Attack. Now I think Attack was harder. And Protect is, well, you get... I mean, you get more out of attacking it, so I will attack it. But I'm not going to boast yet. Alright, let's go ahead on over to Force Push, Physical Shield, level 1, get that. Might be able to, nope, I can't bump that up yet. So the most important magic, if you want to level your character really fast, is going to be that Physical Shield. Like, I can't emphasize that enough. So you have something in the game that's called your combat multiplier, and basically every time that you get hit, that disappears. So if you have 25 times combat multiplier, that's multiplying the amount of experience that that enemy drops by 25%, or at least when you pick it up. So like if they drop 10 and you have 25 times combat multiplier, it's going to bump that up to 250 experience. It's really good because if with that Physical Shield, you can get your combat multiplier up to, I think I've had it as high as 500. I can't remember exactly how high I've had it, but there's a specific spot that you can go where the enemies are just endless. And you can just get that combat multiplier to skyrocket. And by the end of like an hour-long session there, you can max out your character entirely. Might be more than an hour, but I mean, it doesn't take that long.
You've come to the right place.
Let's sell everything. I really don't need resurrection files. But it doesn't look like I can sell those. Sell all. Sell all. Sell all. I don't want to sell any of those. I can sell all those. Alright.
Yesterday, I saw Twinblade, the leader of the bandits.
So,
You've come to the right place.
it is important for you to buy as many of these will potions as you can if you're going to go for that. So now I have 57 of them, at least. Let's see, I own 59. That should be more than enough to attack Orchard Farm without getting any damage.
Yesterday, I saw Twinblade, the leader of the bandits.
However, it is significantly easier to play the attack on Orchard Farm whenever you've done a little bit of grinding in Bowerstone. However, since I screwed up and got caught stealing, that's just not going to happen. So, we're just going to go ahead on up here and boast. Boasting it was something I didn't understand at first, but it is very, very good. It gives you a lot of extra stuff. Very, very much worth it.
Where's Mommy?
Oh, I don't know. Where'd she go? Do you think she went upstairs to her Lego room? Here, come here.
No,
Okay. Take no damage. We'll take that one. See, so this one is don't use any weapons or aggressive magic. No, it requires traditional control screen. I am not doing that. This is do the quest naked. You might think that I would be good to do it how I am right there, but whenever it says do the quest naked, it means do the quest without physical shield. So I'm not doing that boast. I'm not doing that boast. I'm not going to be doing any healing. Let's see. Do not do anything to restore any health, whether through food, potions, or spells. I can do that. And then the protect bandits. Ensure no bandits are killed. That I can do as well. Alright, and let's go ahead and get physical shield going. Restore that little bit of will because it's important. And your physical shield will just stay on until you take it off. So, well, it'll stay on until you take it off or until you get hit enough to remove it. But as soon as you get hit, you want to use some will potion on that.
I knew that was your true calling. Tell you what, I'm going to pick up the other side of this little quest and teach you how to choose better friends. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
Nice butt, though. Alright. Come on down, y'all. So because I'm using the physical shield, this also means that I do not want to use any magic aside from the physical shield, because the more drain you put on your MP, the harder it is to keep that physical shield safe. Okay. Yeah, it's simple once you know how. Yep. Gimme. Alright. So that's given us some mana points.
There you are. You ready for a bit of violence.
Mm-hmm.
Farm's just behind this gate. Mobs here is going to blow it in a moment. We're after some crates the farmer's got stored in his barn. Don't know what's in them, and I don't much care. We're just paid to do a job, so don't go asking questions. Just lead us to those crates, and we'll grab them. All right, mobs, let's do it. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So lead the bandits to the crates and cover their backs while they steal them.
Cover me while I get
Easy enough.
Let's go. You shall not.
I don't know where their health bars are, but let's see.
Cover me while I get the crate.
Yep.
Cover me.
Let's go.
Cover me while I get the crate.
Oh, come on, man. Don't drop that.
Right behind you.
Alright, let's go grab the other crate. Here come some patrols.
It's killing time.
Basically, you don't want your guys getting any real damage on them. If you fail that boast, I think it costs you a little bit. Like, you got to invest in your boasts a little bit. So,
I'll get the crate. I need some help.
oh wait, no, that's just a bandit. Okay, sweet. So your combat multiplier doesn't go up too crazy high early on, but it does keep you from getting the little bit taken away from you. So like if you had a ×4 combat multiplier, it tends to give you a lot more, obviously. Like early on especially, that helps out. Like later on in the game, it's not going to help out too terribly much. Okay. Yeah, the bow is also OP because you don't have a limited amount of arrows.
It's mine.
If you had like ammo and whatnot, like arrows, all that stuff that you needed to conserve, then it'd be a different story. But since you don't, it's whatever. There's a lot of unbalanced things in this game, but it's primarily just a fun game.
So, you've learned some new moves, have you? Well, you're not the only one. I hope you've learned how to flourish, because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Go on, try to hit me with a flourish.
10-4.
So you can do it. I'm still going to beat you, though.
Maybe if you come on over here for once. So the only reason I'm guarding is so I can roll, because if she hits you while you're guarding, it's still going to hurt your physical shield. which you want to protect at all costs. And I think she does a pretty good amount of damage to it. Oh. Alright, I think she's stuck. So.
You beat me again.
Yeah.
I suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again. And I'll be ready.
Please, let us go. You've got the boxes, there's nothing else. Just leave us be.
120 evil. I think the game froze. Sure did. Let me pause it while I get this loaded back up. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to, Alright, so it's going to keep freezing up right here. I just had to play through the whole mission again. But it looks like it's freezing up right here, so I will end the stream here, conveniently. Alright, well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like the idea of doing retro games. This channel has a lot of growth potential. There's a lot of things that I have in mind to do. It's not just going to be streaming formats. I'm going to have a much more put together approach to some of these videos, maybe some scripts to go over some things as we go. So, you know, it'll be much better than it is currently, but I wanted to at least get started, get out there, you know, show at least the quality of the video, and it should only go up from there. Since this is freezing, it's a little embarrassing, but you know, we'll roll with the punches. So, till then, y'all have a nice one. Peace.